Exam Prep. My name is Naveen, and today we will be looking at 500 most expected DILR questions, and this is the part 16 of this. Excuse me. Okay, so let's begin with our first set for today. Hi Virendra, good afternoon. Hi Vaishnav, good afternoon. So, चलो शुरू करते हैं पहले सेट से. So directions 1 to 4. Read the information given and answer the following questions. Given below is the data about the number of subscriptions across 4 different OTT platforms: Netflix, Prime, Hotstar and Sony Live at the start of the year 2020 and 2021. All the OTT platforms have monthly, quarterly and yearly subscription plans only. The data about which have been shown in the table. So we can see the table where we have Netflix, Prime, Hotstar and Sony Live for 2 years for every particular OTT platform, 2020 and 2021. The number of monthly subscriptions, quarterly, yearly and total subscriptions, some of the cells are filled, some of the cells are missing. Right? Yeah, good afternoon dear buddies. These are some additional facts that can help us get a better picture about the missing data in the table above. So the first point, the yearly subscription of each of Hotstar, we are looking at Hotstar in year 2020 and Sony Live in 2021 is the same as that of monthly subscription of Netflix in 2020, which is 25% more than a yearly subscription of Prime in 2020 from 2020 to 2021. So let's fill in whatever we can. The yearly subscription of each of Hotstar in 2020. So we are talking about this particular place. Let's call this as X, right? And Sony Live in 2021. The yearly subscription, so this is 400. So we can say that it is going to be the same, right? So this turns out to be if this is 400, can we say this is going to be 400 as well, right? Because Hotstar in 2020 and Sony Live in 2021, each of them is same as that of monthly subscription of Netflix, monthly subscription of Netflix in 2020. Now this value is given as 400 only, right? This is not going to change. Now this, it says, is 25% more than yearly subscription of Prime in 2020. So this is 25% more than the yearly subscription of Prime in 2020. Excuse me. So I have to think of a number whose 25% increase gets up to 400, है ना? तो वो कौन सा number होना चाहिए? So can we say that there is going to be a number whose 25% increase means 5/4 is 400? So if you think about it, this is going to be 320. Excuse me. Sure Vaishnav, we will see into that. ठीक है? So 320 का 25%, that is 1/4 is going to be 80. 80 is going to be added, so you get 400 for Netflix monthly, right? And that is same as Hotstar ka 2020 yearly subscription, and that is same as Sony Live ka 2021 ka yearly subscription. So now let's move over to the next point. The total subscription of each of the OTT platforms is the same in 2020, which is 2/3 of total subscription of Prime in 2021. Okay, so since it is talking about the total subscription of each of the OTT platforms in 2020, so if I say this is going to be X, this is going to be X, this is going to be X and this is going to be X. So the total subscription for each of the OTT platforms in the year 2020 is same, right? Which is that X is 2/3 of the total subscription of Prime in 2021. So 2/3 of total subscription of Prime in 2021. So can we say this X is going to be, sorry, we will need a different color. So this X is going to be 2/3 of something. So that something should be 3/2 times. है ना? If this X is going to be 2/3, so इसको अपन simplify करने के लिए let's keep this as 2X. नहीं. It say 2/3, no? ठीक है. So let's say this is 2X each. And prime का 2021 में this is going to be 3X. Such that 2/3 of 3X is 2X. ठीक है? So instead of taking two variables, I decided to take only one. Next point says in 2021, total subscription of Netflix and Sony Live taken together. So we will go to 2021. Total subscription of Netflix and Sony Live together. Netflix and Sony Live together. In Sony Live, we already have 700. Netflix in 2021 total would be something, right? Some number we will have. That is equal to total subscription of the other two OTT platforms. So this is 800 plus 2X, sorry, 800 plus 3X for Hotstar and Prime. Then for Netflix and Sony Live should also be 800 plus 3X, out of which we already have 700. So we can say that this is going to be 3X plus 100. Okay. Next, the monthly, quarterly and yearly subscription of Prime in 2021 is in the ratio 2:1:2. So monthly, quarterly, yearly Prime ka 2021. So monthly, quarterly, yearly Prime ka 2021, it is in the ratio 2:1:2. So Prime का 2021 वाले में this is 2:1:2, right? So I'm going to write this as 2/5 of 3X. This is going to be 1/5 of 3X. And the last one is going to be again 2/5 of 3X. I hope there is no doubt in this. I'll write it a little more properly. देखो 2:1:2 means the total proportion sum is 5. But we have 3X over here. So what we can do is we can make it easier by multiplying all the X's by 5. Right? If we do that, we will have 15X. We will be able to divide 15X in the given ratio. तो एक काम करते हैं, वही कर लेते हैं. So we are going to multiply every X wala term with 5. So if we do that, okay, if we do that, we are going to have 15X over here, we are going to have 15X over here, and 2/3 of 15X, this is going to be 10X, this one is 10X, this one is 10X, and I think और कौन सा था each. So this is also going to be 10X, right? Such that we will have 15X plus 100 plus 700 is 15X plus 800, and this will also give us 15X plus 800 for 2021 Prime and Hotstar. Now since we have 15X, we need to divide it in the ratio 2:1:2. So 15X को 2:1:2 का मतलब हो गया, this is going to be 6X and 3X and then again 6X. Right? Prime in 2021. Prime in 2021. Okay, fifth point. The monthly subscription of Hotstar in 2022 is same as the yearly subscription of Netflix in 2022. Monthly subscription of Hotstar. Monthly subscription of Hotstar in 2022. So how much is this going to be? So can we say the sum of entire thing is 10X? तो मैं यहाँ पर जरा color change कर लूँ. So can we say we will be having 10X minus 520? right? 10x minus 520 plus 120 plus 400 is 10x. So Hotstar in 2020 is same as the yearly subscription of Netflix in 2020, which is same as yearly subscription of Netflix in 2020. So from here, we get that equation that 10x minus 520, this is going to be 80. यहाँ से x की वैल्यू हम लोग निकाल लेंगे, है ना? So we will have 10x is equal to 520 plus 80, which is going to give us 600, and that will result in x is equal to 60. The moment we have x is equal to 60, I think it will be much easier that we put in the values right away, है ना? तो पहले आराम से करते हैं. इधर में let's erase this. We know that this is going to be ये 80 था Netflix 2020 yearly. Hold on, Netflix yearly 2020. ठीक है. So this is 80. So this is also going to be 80. Since x is 60, the value over here, ये 10x कितना हो जाएगा? ये 10x कितना हो जाएगा? ये 10x और ये 10x. Each one is going to become the same, right? So each one is going to be 600. ये भी 600, ये भी 600, ये भी 600. Okay. 15x will become 900, right? Since x is 60. So we will have to erase 15x. So this is 15x is going to give us 900, while this was 15x plus 100, this is going to give us 1000. So this 6x, 3x and 6x, this should also, let's convert that, 6, 3 and 6. So this is going to be 360, 6, 3, 180 and 360. If we look at the values that are missing column wise, we will be able to calculate some of them at least, right? For example, Hotstar का इधर कितना हो जाएगा? This is 800, 600 we already have. So this is going to be 200. If you look at Netflix का 2020 quarterly, we need 600, out of which 480 is already there. So this is going to be 120. In other row columns, the last one, this is 700. We have 470 so far. If you look at Sony Live का 2021. So the remaining is going to be 230. We won't be able to fill as of now the 3 columns because 2 cells are missing the values. Let's move ahead. Let's look at this. That number 80 is 25% more than the monthly subscription of Sony Live in 2020. Sony Live in 2020. And that also it's the monthly subscription. So monthly subscription of Sony Live in 2020, iska 25% more is 80, right? So what number shall we have over there? So what number ka 25% more is 80 or 1.25 times of what number is 80? आप ऐसे भी समझ सकते हो कि 5 by 4 times किस number का 80 होता है. So this is going to result in 64. 64 ka 1/4 is 16. If you add that, you will get 80 over here. So we have 264 as of now. तो हमें 600 चाहिए. So this is going to give us 336. 2 more columns left. Okay. The monthly subscription of Prime in 2020. So monthly subscription of Prime in 2020, this particular number is 1/3 of monthly subscription of Prime in 2021. So this is 1/3 of it. So this turns out to be 120. इसका 1/3 है Prime का ही, है ना? तो 120 plus 320 plus what is 600? So right now we have 440. So we will need another 160 to get an overall value of 600. There is one more column left. The quarterly subscription of Netflix grew by 70% from 2020 to 2021. quarterly subscription on Netflix grew by 70%. So quarterly का जो है ये 70% increase है. So this is already 120. So what will be 70% of 120? 70% of 120 will be 84. So ये 84 से बढ़ गया. So this is going to be 204. 120 plus 84. So we need the overall value to be 1000, out of which 712 already exists. So we will have 288 over here. So that total 1000 हमारे पास बन जाएगा. Yeah, good afternoon, Sonali. So since we had the data in 2 slides, so it was little time consuming. In the actual exam, you will have everything on the same slide. So it becomes relatively easier, right? कि आप एक बार में देख सकते हो, बार बार नहीं जाना पड़ेगा. And here the statements were such that you had to look into one particular cell, compare it with some other cell from some place else. तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा ये time consuming हो जाता है. So now let's try to solve the questions. The first question. Among all the OTT platforms, all the different type of subscriptions, ठीक है, यानी कि throughout, which type of subscription registered the maximum percentage increase in numbers of subscriptions from 2020 to 2021? Percentage increase in the subscription throughout all the OTT and सारे types of subscription का चेक करना है हमें. ठीक है, अब हम लोग क्या करेंगे? We will only look at these. Prime monthly. So prime monthly अगर देखें तो prime monthly कितना हुआ करता था हमारे पास? Prime monthly 120 से 360 हो गया, right? So prime monthly So prime monthly 120 से 360 हो गया, right? B, Netflix quarterly. If you look at Netflix quarterly, it changed from 120 to 204. So 120 to 204. Hotstar yearly. Hotstar yearly 400 to 500 is what we say. Netflix yearly. Netflix yearly is 80 to 288. And we need the maximum percentage increase from these 4 options. ऐसे जाके टेबल में चेक करने में बहुत टाइम वेस्ट होता है, right? So from here we can simply see कि जितना टाइम से, so as in the multiplying factor, the higher it is, the higher percentage change we'll have. So this is even less than 2, this is even less than 1, and this is almost like 3.5 times से भी ज़्यादा, है ना? 80 का 3.5 is going to be 280. ये 280 है अपने पास. So since we have the highest multiplying factor over here, so Netflix yearly is going to be our answer, क्योंकि ये सबसे ज़्यादा percentage change है. It's more than 250% change. Right? Next question. What was the total yearly subscription in 2021 for all the OTT platforms combined? ठीक है, 2021 सारे OTT की बात कर रहे हैं. तो चलते 2021 we have 1000 for Netflix, then we have 900 for Prime, and एक सेकेंड, एग्जैक्ट क्वेश्चन एक बार देख ले. टोटल ईयरली सब्सक्रिप्शन का, सॉरी टोटल सब्सक्रिप्शन नहीं, वी आर ओनली लुकिंग इनटू ईयरली सब्सक्रिप्शन. So if you only look at yearly subscription for every year, we have 288. तो मैं इधर सॉल्व कर लेता हूं. And then we will have 360, and then we have 500, and then we have 400. So this is going to be 5, 10, 14, 1500 and 48. 1548 है total. right? Okay, so 1548. देखते हैं कौन सा ऑप्शन है. Okay, the answer is going to be B, 1548. Next question. What was the percentage increase in the yearly subscription of Prime from 2020 to 2021? Okay, percentage increase in the yearly subscription of Prime. 320 से 360 हो गया ये, right? So we need to find out the percentage increase over there. Yearly का 320 to 360. So when 320 it changes to 360, can we say there is an increase of 40 over 320, and this is in fraction, it is going to be 8 into 4, so this is an increase of 1 by 8, and 1 by 8 is nothing but 12.5%. So हमारे पास आंसर आ जाएगा A, right? Next question. In which type of subscription did Hotstar have the maximum percentage increase from 2020 to 2021? देखो आंसर cannot be determined तो होगा नहीं, because if you remember we have completed the table, we know monthly, quarterly, yearly सबका पता है हमें 2020 से 2021. अब उधर मेरे को maximum ढूंढने का है. So if I want to find out the maximum, I think it was Hotstar, right? Yeah, Hotstar. So Hotstar में all I need to see is how many times it is, right? So 8200. So we can say that this is going to be an increase of 20 over 80. So ये आपको देगा 25% का increase, right? Next is 120 to 200. That is an increase of 80 over 120. 80 by 120 is 2 by 3. So this is an increase of 66.66% का. Yearly, it is 400 to 500, which is same as saying 80 to 500, 80 to 100, क्योंकि 25% ही है ये भी. So this is also an increase of 25%. So that's what we have. So we can see very much that quarterly का percentage change is the highest, while monthly and yearly it's going to be same. Hotstar का, right? So quarterly, monthly and yearly they both were same. तो हमारे पास B आंसर हो जाएगा, right? A very easy set that was. It was just that I took time because I have to shift between the slides and all that. यही अगर आप पेन पेपर पे लेके करोगे ये ऐसे ऐसे चुटकी बजाते हो जाएगा. Okay. Now let's look at the next set. Read the information given and answer the following questions. A vaccination drive was launched in a country to cope up with an ongoing pandemic. In the vaccination drive, 2 vaccines were administered, Covishield and Pfizer. Everyone who was vaccinated received either only 1 dose or 2 doses of vaccine. No one who was vaccinated received both the types of vaccines, which is kind of a standard thing, right? अभी जब कोविड का वैक्सीन लगा था ऐसा थोड़ी कि एक कोविशील्ड लगा लो एक कोवैक्सीन लगा लो. Either you will have both Covishield, both Covaxin, right? Okay. The population was divided across 4 age groups under the age of 18 years, age group 18 to 45, age group 45 to 60, and age groups above 60 years. Under the age of 18 years, child मान लेते हैं, 18 to 45, क्या बोले उसको, wise people, 45 to 60 uncle लोग, above 60 years grandparents. Age group 18 to 45 refers to the set of persons, each of whom is at least 18 years but not more than 45 years of age. So it's less than 45 but from 18. Age group 45 to 60 refers to the set of persons, each of whom is more than 45 years but not more than 60 years. But not more than 45 years of age. ठीक है. So if we use set reference, ठीक है, जैसे ब्रैकेट्स यूज करते हैं सेट में या फिर यू नो टू डिनोट द रेंज और डोमेन ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर वेरिएबल इन एन इक्वेशन or inequality. So age group 18 to 45 refers to the set of those people, each of whom is at least 18. So can we say 18 inclusive? But not more than 45. 45 से ज्यादा नहीं लेने का है, मतलब 45 या 45 से कम लेना है. So I can put a square bracket कि 18 and 45 they both are inclusive. While the age group 45 to 60 refers to the set of persons, each of whom is more than 45. So 45 inclusive नहीं है तो small bracket. But not more than 60 years of age, as in 60 is inclusive, तो 60 को ऐसे लिख देते हैं, right? And above 60 years obviously will mean above 60 and less than 18, तो यही होगा. So 18 to 45 is inclusive of both the ages, 18 and 45. The population under the age of 18 was not vaccinated. So जो vaccination गया है वो 18 से onwards गया. In each age group, out of the population that was vaccinated, half of the people were administered Covishield and the rest of them were given Pfizer. So not a difficult thing. Suppose in this particular age group 18 to 45 में चलो 100 लोग हैं जिनको vaccination हुआ है. So if 100 people got vaccinated, 50 of them got Covishield vaccines and 50 of them got Pfizer vaccines. ठीक है, ये phrase कहीं और से आ गया, ignore this. Let's read further. Out of the total population that was vaccinated, now we are talking about the total population, not individual age group. 50% belong to the age group 45 to 60. 10% were above 60 years and the rest were 18 to 45. So since this was obvious, है ना? Obvious इसलिए क्योंकि under 18 people were not vaccinated. So when we are talking about out of total people vaccinated, the age group is going to be 18-45, 45-60 and above 60 only. ठीक है? For each age group, the percentage breakup of people who were vaccinated based on gender and number of doses administered as shown in the table below. For example, in the age group above 60, out of total population that was vaccinated, 40% were females. ठीक है, this is the percentage breakup guys. 40% were females who were administered Covishield. Okay, we are looking at Covishield का major column. 40% were females. Okay, and similarly in the age group of 45 to 60, out of the total population that was vaccinated, 26% received 2 doses of Covishield. So this table is entirely percentage. ठीक है, अब आगे कुछ और है. We have more information over here. Okay, then we have questions. So we have these 3 bullet points. So let's start. In the age group of 18 to 45, the number of males and females was equal for those who were administered the Covishield vaccine. 18 to 45 में male and female को जो हुए हैं Covishield, right? Covishield vaccine, they were equal, right? So let's write 50 and 50 here. Okay, 50% were male, 50% were female. Okay, we are going to use the first statement पहले. Suppose the total people we have is 100. ठीक है, total 100 है. Suppose total people right now is 100, which does not account for people of age group less than 18 years. So out of those 100 people who were vaccinated, ये वैक्सीन का अपना चार्ट है, जो लोग वैक्सीनेटेड नहीं है वो इधर नहीं है. 50% belong to the age group 45 to 60. So 50% belong to the age group 45 to 60. यानी 100 में से 50 लोग इधर को होंगे, right? 10% were above 60. So 10% means 10 इधर को होंगे, and can we say बाकी 40 इधर होंगे in this particular age group. Now, out of these 10 people, 40% are female. Out of these 40 people, 50% are male, 50% are female. ये चल रहा है. Okay, I hope now you guys are able to relate. So we're done with the first statement. Second की जगह last पे आते हैं. Out of the total population that was vaccinated, that is the 100 people that we chose, 24% were males who were administered Covishield. 24% were males who were administered Covishield. So ये जो हमारे पास total निकल कर आएगा, Hmm. 24 people were male over here. ठीक है. Let's do one thing. Let's use X here so that we will be able to differentiate. Okay. So this is going to be 40x, 50x and 10x. So these are percentages of 40x, 50x, 10x, 24x. Total sum होना चाहिए and so on, right? Okay, what about the second statement? Out of the people who were administered vaccines in a particular age group, so कोई भी तीनों age group में से, the percentage of people who received 2 doses of Pfizer in the age group 18 to 45, 2 doses of Pfizer in the age group 18 to 45, that is 10, already given है, that percentage as in, was the same as the percentage of people who received 2 doses of Pfizer in the age group above 60 years. So that means ये भी हमारा 10% है. Okay, so we are done with all the 3 statements. Now we are supposed to fill the table. बहुत ध्यान से करना होगा इधर. Okay, you need to understand कि what it is talking about. For that you will need the this particular line, the last line of the first stem of this set. Okay, the population under the age of 18 was not vaccinated. Please याद रखना. In each age group, out of the population that was vaccinated, आधे लोगों को कोविशील्ड मिला है और बाकी लोगों को फाइजर मिला है. So if I use this particular logic, ठीक है, तो out of 100x people that were vaccinated, can we very safely say कि 50x got Covishield and 50x got Pfizer? बिल्कुल कह सकते हैं हम, राइट. अब ये जो 50x है, it can be divided into 2 categories, या तो मेल या फीमेल. So male plus female, can we say is going to be 50x? बोल सकते हैं ना? So if this is 24x, this is going to be 26x, right? And either whether male या female, whatever gender the person is of, the number of doses is either going to be 1 या 2. Vaccination हुआ है इनका, 0 dose तो नहीं होगा. So it's going to be 1 dose or 2 doses. So can we say the sum of these two is also going to be 50x? So depending upon gender, the total 50x is divided into 2 categories, and depending upon the number of doses, that is also divided into 2 categories. Same will go for Pfizer, कि भैया इन दोनों का जो सम आएगा, this is also going to be 50x, और ये जो हमारे पास आएगा, this will also result in 50x. I hope there is no doubt in this. Right? Now what we are going to do is, whatever percentages are given, we will calculate for that, और हम लोग ऐसे numerically column wise we are going to check it. ठीक है? So 50% of 40x. So can we say the number of male we will have is 20x here? Is it visible to you guys? I doubt कि visible है. So what I will do is, थोड़ा सा छोटा और लिख दूं. ठीक है. So this is going to give us 20x. This is also going to give us 20x. 40% of 10x, ये हमारा 4x हो जाएगा. अब अगर आप ध्यान दोगे, the column of females should be 26x, out of which 20x plus 4x, that is 24x we already have. So this should be 2x. If you look at above 60 wala row, it should be 10x, 4x is here, so this should be 6x. Right? नहीं, यहां पर 50% of 40x and 50% of 40x we have done. 40% of 10x we have done. अच्छा, ये कोविशील्ड का है ना? Sorry. We will need a change. We can't use 20x, 4x. Okay. See, this is 100x. 100x doesn't simply go to Covishield. It gets broken down into Pfizer and that. This 24 and 26x, this is about 50% of total people जो Covishield करा था उन्होंने, that is going to be 26x plus 40%. Half of the population got that. Where did I write this 24 and 26? Hold on, guys. Out of the total population that was vaccinated, 24% were males who were administered Covishield. Out of 100x people, 24% were male, so that is 24x. ठीक है. We really cannot do anything as of now, okay? There is no relation in what we see here. So हम क्या करते हैं, हम बाकी percentages cover कर लेते हैं. This is 40, so this is going to be 60, right? 100 होगा हर जगह. This is 20, so 2 doses would be 80. This is 26, so the remaining dose will be 74. 20, so this is going to be 80. This is 35, so this is going to be 65. This is 25, this will be 75, 35, 65. This is 10, so this should be 90. It looks like 96. This is 20, this should be 80. If this is 10, this should be 90. So, okay, so these are the percentages of those many people. अब ये 40x जो एज ग्रुप है उसमें से कोविशील्ड में हाउ मेनी पीपल वी हैव एंड हाउ मेनी गोज टू फाइजर, ये हमें फिगर आउट करना है. ओके, लेट मी गिव अ मोमेंट. See, there are two ways to solve this. One is using variable and equations, other is simply using the logic over here. So I am targeting logic over here. कि 40x में से how many people should we give to Covishield? 50x out of that age group, how many people should we go to Covishield? And accordingly, that is going to decide कि above 60 में से how many people we will go for Covishield. It should be overall 50. And the sum should be what we see here, column wise. Which is little difficult. Questions पे चले क्या? Let's go to the questions. Let's say what do we have in the store in the questions. Chalo. Okay, first question is, out of the total vaccinated population, what percentage of people were given only one dose of any of the two vaccines? So we need only one dose ka value. Is it true that for every age group it's going to be 50%, as in they are equally divided? Above 60, out of the total population that was vaccinated, 40% were females who were administered Covishield. Okay, so it's more like out of the total population that were administered Covishield at the age of above 60 years, 40% are female. है ना? ये ऐसा है. So that's what it makes things different. So out of the total population that was vaccinated were administered Covishield, 24% were males. तो Covishield जितने लोगों ने करा, इसका 24% is going to be males. So we will have a change here. It won't be 24 and 26. This is rather going to be 24% of 50x. So this is going to be 12x. So this is 12x. Okay, out of 50, if we have 12x over here, so the remaining 38x will become female. है ना? अब इसका ब्रेकअप कैसे किया जाए कि भाई कोविशील्ड में 50x पीपल आर देयर हु वर वैक्सीनेटेड, उस 50x में से हाउ मेनी पीपल आर ऑफ द एज ग्रुप 18, 45, 45, 60 एंड अबव 60. इक्वेशन बनाना ही पड़ेगा ना. Out of the total population that was vaccinated, right guys? I believe we will have to use variables. We will have to assume that there are a number of people in this category. ये a number of people हैं, b है, and c number of people we have. So 50% of a plus some percentage of b plus 60% of c is 12x. Similarly 50% of that plus that percentage. So हमें वो equation बना के solve करना पड़ सकता है. Anyone who can come up with a simpler way so that we don't have to solve everything? Anyone? बिना इक्वेशन के this will become an algebra based DI set otherwise. Oh, we will have to solve now. Sorry. What do we have? What we can do is we can calculate this, right? So we need a 50x in some way. So ये वाला तो हेल्प नहीं करेगा. एंड इफ आई टेक दिस विल हैव a plus b plus c is going to give us 50x. So that is also going to give us a plus b plus c is equal to 50x. मैं बहुत ये हो रहा हूं, घबरा रहा हूं कि मैं इक्वेशन लिखूं कि नहीं लिखूं. Okay, so if you start with Covishield का male, we can say that 50% of total number of people who were given Covishield is, let's say, A, right? Plus, we don't know the percentage of the next age group. Let's call that as P percentage. P percentage of B people plus 60% of C people. This is 12x. If we take female category, we will have 50% of A people plus 100 minus P percentage of B people plus 40% of C people, that is about the female who were administered Covishield. This is going to be 38x. Right? So these are the two equations we have from Covishield. Don't add it. It will give you A plus B plus C is equal to 50x, which is obvious. अब हमें उधर करना है. So we will have 40x minus A, 100x minus A plus B plus C is going to be 50x. तो ये A तो नहीं निकलेगा इधर से. In the age group of 18 to 45, the number of whatever is there, out of the people whose age group, percentage of people who dose is in 80-45 was same as the above 60. So 80-45 and above 60. Out of the total population that was administered, wala sara part hai. Out of the total vaccinated population, what percentage of people were given only one dose of any of the two vaccines? Only one dose, which will be 90% of 40x minus A plus 20% plus 90%, वो सब कर लेंगे. But that x is not going to vanish. %90 of 40x minus A. No, we have different coefficients. Are we missing out on something? In each age group out of the population that was vaccinated, okay, see, please understand this statement. It says if you go to each age group, out of the total population that was vaccinated, आधे को कोविशील्ड मिला और आधे को बाकी मिला है. Okay, it's completely different from what we have 50x and 50x. It says जो भी आपको यहां पर हर एज ग्रुप में whatever the population is, इसका हाफ इधर है और उसका हाफ उधर है. So that's why it was so difficult कि कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. कुछ तो मिस्टेक हो रहा है, बिकॉज इवन द इक्वेशंस वी विल हैव सो मेनी वेरिएबल्स कि ये नहीं होने वाला. ओके, सो लेट्स से दैट दिस एंटायर थिंग इज 100x. ओके, अब ये हो जाना चाहिए. So if this entire is 100x, उस 100x का 40, 50 and 10 we have in this particular age group. ये ABC की भी जरूरत नहीं है, अब ये जल्दी हो जाएगा. इसका हाफ इधर है, सो कोविशील्ड टोटल इज 20x. ओके, इस एज ग्रुप में 45, 60 का इसका एज ग्रुप है. सो एवरीथिंग इज गेटिंग डिवाइडेड, सो दिस बिकम्स हाफ. दिस इज ऑब्वियसली 50x, दिस इज 50x. पर ये जो 50% है दैट इज 40x का 50%. 40% इसका 50% है, इसका हाफ. 40x का 50% इधर है, उसका उधर है. एज इन दिस इज मेरे पास एक ही कॉलम है इसका इधर भी अगर होता तो आई शुड हैव रिटन 20x. सो 50% ऑफ 20x इज गोइंग टू बी 10x. 50% ऑफ 20x इज गोइंग टू बी 10x. 60% ऑफ 5x. ठीक है, 10x का 5x इधर को है, 5x उधर होगा. सो 60% ऑफ 5x इज 10x इज गोइंग टू बी 3x एंड ये बाकी का 2x हो जाएगा. ऑब्वियसली ये 5x है इधर, दैट इज ऑल्सो टोटल 5x है. 50x का आधा आधा 25x है. इट इज गिवन दैट इसके लिए आई थिंक दिस स्टेटमेंट वॉज गिवन in the age group of 18, out of the total population who were administered Covishield, what population was administered Covishield? 50x. ये बोल रहा है कि उसका 24% were males who were administered Covishield. So 24% were male. This is going to be 20% of 4x. Sorry, 20% of 20x. 20% of 20x is going to be 4x. ये total 20x होना चाहिए, तो ये 16x हो जाना चाहिए. Next is 74% of 25x. 74% of 25x. (25x) का 74%, it's going to be 9 के टेबल में. (18.5x). This should be 25x, so this should be remaining 6.5x. 10x का half, 5x का 80%. 80% of 5x is going to be 4x over here, and this is going to be remaining x. ठीक है, अब 40x का half हो गया 20x. 20x का 90%, which is going to give us 18x. So ये बाकी 2x हो जाएगा. 50x का half, 25x was Covishield, so remaining 25x is Pfizer. So 20% of 25x will be 5x and 80% will be 20x. फिर है हमारे पास 10x. 10x का half 5x. 90% of 5x is going to be 4.5x and this is going to be 0.5x. सिमिलरली वी कैन कैलकुलेट मेल एंड फीमेल का भी एक्स के टर्म्स में. ठीक है, ऐसे जैसे जरूरत होगी वैसे हम लोग कर लेंगे. वी वोंट बी एबल टू गेट द वैल्यू हियर. ठीक है, हमें ओवरऑल नहीं पता है, बोथ आर मिसिंग. वी डोंट नो व्हाट परसेंटेज टू पुट हियर एंड व्हाट टू पुट देयर. सो इफ यू लुक एट द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, हु वर गिवन ओनली 1 डोज ऑफ द 2 वैक्सीन्स. सो 1 डोज वाले इधर कितने थे? दिस इज 8 + 18, दैट इज 26.5x. एंड इधर सिंगल डोज वाले कितने थे? 18 + 9, दैट इज 27.5x. 26.5x and 27.5, यही है ना? हाँ, ये 1 hour 15 minutes, 4 बज गए। हाँ 3 बजे से था। हाँ हाँ, 1 सवा घंटे, 1 घंटे का ही होता है। So this is going to be 26.5 and 27.5x, है ना? 53%, ठीक है। Out of the total vaccinated population, what percent of the total population were males? Total vaccinated population में से कितने males थे? So for that we will need the total males. So we will have to calculate this. Not worth the time. I hope you guys can understand. This is very calculative. ठीक है? For this also we will need ये last वाला statement. Out of the total population that was vaccinated, 24% were males who were administered Covishield. तो total 100x थे ना? उसका जो 24x होगा वो इधर आएगा. So right now what you will see is this is 10x plus 3, 13x. So we are left with 11x. So that 11x will go here, and if 11x goes here, इसको हटा देता हूं. If 11x goes here, तो ये मेरे को कितना चाहिए? 25x. So remaining 14x will go here. So 11x is what percentage and 14x is what percentage of 25. तो वो निकल जाएगा. But this is the calculation that we have to do. 10, 11, 21 plus 3, 24x तो इधर को मेल है, and we will need male from here, which is going to be 35% of 20x, that is going to give us 7x. 75% of 25x, which is going to give us 22.5, and 65% of 5x, which is going to give us 3 point something. Total हो जाएगा, this is 32, 31. 35% of 20. That is 7x. No doubt about that. 75% of 25x. It's going to be less than 22, no? 3/4 of 25 is going to be 18 point something. So 18 point some percentage. And then we will have 65% of 5x. So 3 point something. So this is going to give us a total of 28. 28 plus 24 is 52 चल रहा है. 52 से थोड़ा सा ज्यादा होगा, 52, 53, because points we have ignored. तो एक बार ये वाला चेक कर लेते, ठीक है? 53 या 52, ये दोनों में से कोई एक होना चाहिए अगर कैलकुलेशन सही करेंगे तो 52 आएगा. So I hope you guys understood that once we know the percentages or the values in every cell to be x, we can go ahead and solve the remaining questions. बाकी सब तो हमारे से हो जाएगा, ठीक है? So a very difficult one because of just one statement, the first line. Okay. So please take this screenshot. I'll help you go through the questions. You can solve them as homework. ठीक है? ये आपका आंसर की भी इधर ही है. You can verify it or you can pause the video. Anyone who is new to our BYJU'S exam prep, you can unlock your 3 days free trial access. All you need to do is enter your mobile number and click on it, start free trial, and you can access the entire app for 3 days for free. You can also buy our MBA exam test series that has 80 plus mocks, 10,000 plus questions, 3 all India open mocks, video solutions for everything, detailed mock analysis, everything is there. You can be one among our CAT 2022 toppers. All you have to do is join our CAT comprehensive program that includes all of this. A new batch has just begun. Make sure you do not delay that. And for that batch, you can avail up to 90% scholarship. All you need to do is write the scholarship test on 23rd of July at 11 a.m. On 30th of July at 11 a.m., roadmap to 99 percentile in CAT, a free live interactive workshop will be taken by Mr. Srinivas. Make sure that you attend this session, and whatever queries you have, you can get them cleared. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. I'll see you guys again very soon. Please make sure that you like the video and वो जो second set था ना उसको एक बार फिर से देख लेना. ठीक है? It happens that sometimes when you read a statement first time, second time, third time, then you realize what it actually means. So it is sometimes confusing. ठीक है? चलो, take care everyone. Bye bye.